Here's another tool that we can use to frankly understand if our grammar is going to fit with the lexical values that are coming in from our scan. This is a visual tool compared to the regular expression, which is a coding tool. This can be frankly fruitful for those of us that are visual learners, but also when it comes to planning things out. And that's called a finite state machine or a finite autonoma. Now, there's classes in this, by the way. When you go, if you have a compilers class, they're going to talk about this. And that's because a lot of people can kind of figure out what's happening using a map, because we use maps all the time, than we can with text. This will help us build that regular expression in order for us to do our real work in the coding behind the scenes. But this is an abstract way or a picturesque form of solving, well, those problems. So for right now, what you're going to see is a couple of different states, which we've actually seen before in a previous example of Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3. I'm going to ask you some questions about that on an exercise here in a minute, but you can tell what their states are going to be and what our inputs are going to be, which looks like it's going to be a whole bunch of ones and zeros. And the rest of it I'm going to leave for the exercise here in a minute. So, by the way, this is actually going to show up pretty heartily in the rest of our notes from here on out, and it's going to be tested on as well. So that's why I'm going over this, because a lot of you understand this one better than the regular expression too. So I'm showing you two versions of really doing the same thing. So let me get to the exercise.